Hi students, hope you are fine and doing well. Hope you are following my lessons also. Welcome to the computer class. Today I am going to continue the lesson Networking and E-commerce part 2. So in the previous session I have discussed some of the topics like computer networking, types of networks. So in the types of networks we have discussed personal area network, local area network, metropolitan area network and wide area network. So in this session I'm going to continue with some of the topics like need for networking, how the internet works. Okay, so now first let me discuss what are the need for networking. So computer networking is found to be extremely useful for variety of reasons. So some of these are I am going to discuss below. So the first one is reliability. So if any computer on the network goes down due to some failures like hardware or any software, so but its share of work can be paused onto any other computer. For example, when you are working on the computer, suddenly the keyboard or the mouse or the monitor goes down because of due to some technical reasons, but still you can share the work to other computers when the computer is on. Fine. The next one, so in this diagram reliability, if you observe, in the middle there is a server, and from the server there is a network switch, and sorry, 1 minute. So server to network switch, and then network switch is connected to workstation 1, workstation 2, workstation 3 and network printer. So different computers are connected in the network. So if the workstation goes off due to some hardware failures, even though we can share the work of workstation 2, workstation of 1 to workstations 2 or 3 also. So that is one of the best need when you are working in the when you are using the networking. So the next topic is resource sharing. So in this resource sharing, all the computers on a network can share hardware, means like a printer or modem or any other devices, and even as well as the software also. So in this diagram if you observe, so the printer is connected in the network and all the employees are even though connected to the printer because they are all in the same network, and in these are all computers connected to the server. So and even the printer also connected to the server. So in the network if anyone can give print from their PC, so the printouts can collect from that computer which is connected in the network. So everyone in the network can able to share the work, whether it is a software or hardware also, if it is in the network. Next, so in this diagram, the first one is sharing of a printer. So everyone sharing the printer, and in the second one sharing of the software. So they are going to sharing the graphic files, database files, spreadsheets, and as well as word processing documents. So these are all files are able to share in the network with the help of server. So all the employees who are in the network can able to access the information from the server. Next, we'll go to the next another useful of network. Then another is financial benefits. So a mainframe computer may be 10 times faster than PC, but it will cost 100 times more compared with the normal PC. Hence, most organizations prefer a computer network with many PCs instead of one large centralized computer. So they are going to save the money. So that is the use of the financial benefits. Next, better communication medium. So in one organization with branches, for example, there are different branches in different places, and all these different branches in the different places are going to connect with the network, and with this of help of with this of network, and they are going to communicate very easily. So this makes them like better communication in the network, and here they are going to use the network which provides a cheap and easy mode of communication. Next, the access to the remote databases. So computer networks provide easy access to remote databases, and it is possible to even avoid unnecessary troubles and waste of time also involved in physical booking of airline tickets, train tickets, hotel rooms, etc. And here you can book the tickets like train tickets or flight tickets, and even hotel accommodations also from anywhere in the city or anywhere in the world by sitting in your place, and instant confirmation through a network. This is possible with the help of internet. So in the given diagram, if you observe, like all these devices connected in the LAN and as well as in the wireless LAN, and they are going to able to share the resources, and even they are going to connect each other in this network with the help of internet. Next, the next topic is how the internet is going to works. So, and we have to first know how this internet is going to work in the network. So first of all, the internet, as everyone knows that it's a worldwide network, and which consists of a number of computers, and all are connected in the network. And these are all the networks using standard set of protocols, and it lets even dissimilar computers with the different operating systems communicating with each other. So all these are all communicating, different computers are communicating with standard set of rules or instructions. Those are known as a protocols. So all computers within network or any network are connected to each other, usually with the help of cables. But here a message travels across the network following network protocols. Okay, as of now I said protocol is a set of rules or instructions that computer use to communicate with each other across a network. So here in this diagram, if you observe, with the help of network protocols, the two computers should follow set of rules when sending as well as receiving information with each other. Fine. So now I am going to define what is protocol. So students, in this diagram, if you observe how the human beings are going to communicate, so they are saying hi, and then after that got the time, yes. The same way, if you observe in the network protocol, even in between the computers, there is a communication. So how this communication happens? So from one computer to another computer with the help of only the protocols. So these protocols used for the internet provide the addresses for all computers which are connected to the network. So with the help of protocols only, the computers which are connected in the network can able to send the information as well as receive the information. Okay, fine. So now we'll go for the next topic, the commonly used protocols. So internet protocol and transmission control protocol. So the internet protocol, which is known as IP, and transmission control protocol, in short we can call it as a TCP, and together known as a TCP IP. So first we see that TCP IP, and these two protocols has a simple naming and addressing scheme that helps in locating the information on the internet. So these protocols generally used to find the address or of the computer, and as well as to locate locating the information on the internet about that particular computer. The next one is when information is passed from one computer to another computer. So this TCP, the transmission control protocol, breaks up the data into pieces which are called as packets, and with the help of IP, which is known as a internet protocol. So each packet has an address called the IP. So each protocol, if you see that IP address that refers to the sender and the destination. The internet protocol address that refers to the sender and the destination. Once these packets reach the destination, and then what will happen? The transmission control protocol reassembles the packets into a complete message. So in this if you observe, these packets once reach the destination, and the transmission control protocol is going to collect all the information, and then it is going to complete one message. So like this transmission control protocol and internet protocol, these protocols are helping to pass the information from one computer to another computer with the help of internet. So here in this diagram I will explain how the TCP IP works. So in the step 1, if you observe, so the TCP protocol breaks the data into packets, and all these packets, if you observe in the step 2, the packets travel from router to router over the internet according to the internet protocol. So here the one router is there, and here one router is there, here one router is there. So how it is traveling? So it is traveling across all the routers over the internet according to the internet protocol. And finally, the TCP protocol. So the other end, if you observe in the step 3, the TCP protocol reassembles all the packets into the original whole. So one side, from the sender, if you observe, with the help of TCP protocols, the data traveling from router to router over the internet according to the internet protocol and finally the recipient is going to collect the packets and reassembles all the packets and treating as a complete message. So like this the TCP IP protocols works. So the next topic, wireless networking technology. So in this data in this technology is transmitted without wires or cables. Some of the examples given below. So there are many examples: Bluetooth, infrared and Wi-Fi. So I'm going to discuss each and everything. First one is Bluetooth. And this technology uses low power radio waves. So there is a transmitted Bluetooth chip to connect electronic devices, and it can connect up to 8 devices typically. And in this, a line of sight between communication devices is not required. So I'm going to discuss that later. First, let me complete off this. Bluetooth is generally used for short range of communication, approximately within 10 meters, and it can be password protected and has slow data transfer rate. And the most common used Bluetooth applications is generally the mobile data transfer only. And just now I said there is a line of sight between communicating devices is not required. Generally it is a line of means it cannot cross any solid objects, but here the Bluetooth can cross any solid objects within the range of 10 meters. So that's why it is called as a line of sight between communicating devices, and that is not required. Fine. Next, infrared. And this technology uses an infrared waves to connect electronic devices. And but of course it is used for short range communication, approximately within 5 meters only. And infrared is used in remote controls, cordless phones, etc. And it can connect only 2 devices at a time. Clear? Next, Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity. Okay, it uses generally the radio waves to provide high speed wireless internet and network connections. So here the communication across a Wi-Fi network is like a two-way radio communication, and this technology used to connect computers to each other within a group or across the groups. But whereas Bluetooth technology used to connect electronic gadgets and allows them to connect directly with each other wirelessly. So finally, if you see that Wi-Fi is now commonly used in different organizations like educational organizations and hospitals, banks, and airports, and even railway stations also, and even within the city. And now you can find there are different Wi-Fi towers also, which are using for access the internet. Fine, children. And okay, children, so today I have explained some of the new topics like need for networking. This I have discussed reliability, and then resource sharing, as well as financial benefits, better communication, and access to remote databases. And after that I have explained on how the internet works, and how the internet is going to share the protocols, and protocol, what is protocol, and what are the different types of protocols are there. So I just explained the transmission control protocol and internet protocol. One thing I forgot to say, that one more protocol is there, which is called as HTTP. So that is known as hypertext transfer protocol. So it was created in the 1990, and at the same time World Wide Web was born. So the World Wide Web was a vast network of hypertext transfer protocol servers. So with the help of these servers only, able to send files as well as receiving the files across the internet. Fine, students. And even after that, I've explained how the TCP IP protocols works, and how it is going to send the information, how it is going to recollect the information. And finally, I just discussed wireless networking technology and different examples under the wireless networking like Bluetooth, infrared, Wi-Fi. So in the Wi-Fi, I forgot to say one more thing. So generally the term Wi-Fi, so wireless fidelity, has entered into the popular on those days with the one slogan, that is the standard for wireless fidelity, and which was used as advertising slogan to popularize that Wi-Fi technology on those days and among the people. But it was when it was invented, Wi-Fi was not originally meant to be expanded in this way. In fact, the term is not an abbreviation at all. Okay, students. So all of you, please go through the video once again, and please refer the textbook while watching the video, and watch the video twice and thrice. And these topics are even very important for you. Even in the higher class also, you are going to learn in depth about these topics. So keep on watching the videos. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.